Hello friends, it is Stacia and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be going over my March TBR. This is not my full TBR, this is just a few things that are on my radar or that I have to read, so book club, arcs, things like that. And then of course, we will get into my unwrapped books. So first and foremost, my book club book, which is for the Mending Hearts book club. If you don't know what it is, co-host it with my bestie Rylan. We do everything together. We're basically a package deal at this point. But for March, our pick is June 1st by Jennifer Hartman. I've not read a Jennifer Hartman yet, and I heard that she will rip my heart out and stomp on it and then do it all over again. And you know, I believe them because literally this book is split into 3 parts called The First Tragedy, The Second Tragedy, and The Third Tragedy. So not a happy book and honestly pretty big, but I heard she reads fast and I'm excited to see what I get into. So this is definitely the first book on my radar. The next 3 books I will be reading will be Magnolia Parks, Daisy Hates, and Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. I will be reading all of these because if you missed the announcement, I am doing a Magnolia Parks read along. So in the month of March, we will be reading these 3, and then the second 2 we will be finishing up in April. So these will be on my radar. They are split up to read over the span of 10 days. So by March 31st, I should have read all 3 of these. I don't know too much about them. They say it's Gossip Girl, rich people vibes, but in the UK. Lots of drama, lots of push and pull, sort of toxic friendships, sort of toxic relationships. That's about all I know. But I also know that people love them. People say that they cry, that they love these characters. So I really wanted to get on the train and I bought the entire series. I think it was the beginning of last year and then I never touched them. So I decided to host a read along to push me to finally get to them. So I will be reading the first 3 books in the Magnolia Parks universe. Then my goal for the year is to read at least 1 book of the month book per month. And I'm not super sure which route I will go, but my current contenders for my book of the month book for March is You Between the Lines by Katie Naiman. I just know it is a enemies to lovers poetry. High school classmates reignite their rivalry in a prestigious MFA program. So I guess they knew each other in high school, maybe lost touch, and now they're going for the same program. I don't know, but that's what this is. And then the other one I potentially have on my radar is A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. No clue what this one is about, and I've not read from the author before. I've heard the author is very hit or miss, but this one is pretty short and I figure I would have a thriller and a romance on hand depending on where I feel like going when the time comes. So those are my contenders for my book of the month. And then I have a few physical arcs that I have, and then we will go over the 3 e-arcs that I have, and then 1 book that I'm currently reading and would like to finish in the month of March before we get to my unwrapped. So for the books that I have for physical, I don't know if I'll get to them, but I'm definitely going to make them a priority. First of which is Code Word Romance by Carly Walker. This says 1 fake prime minister, 1 ridiculously hot handler, and 1 Italian summer collide in this thrilling adventure rom-com. This one is also pretty short, so I feel like maybe I could fly through it. It's just over 300 pages, actually under 300 pages. So it's a bit under 300 pages, and this one comes out on March 18th. So hoping I could get to it before then. Then another one that comes out on March 18th is Pomona Afton Can Soul Solve a Murder by Bellamy Rose. This one is, it says, a murdered matriarch, a frozen trust fund, and a sneaky little crush. All in a day's work for this spoiled Upper East Side Harris in Bellamy Rose's debut rom-com meets murder mystery. Oh, super fun. This one is also pretty small, under 300 pages, and I feel like it could probably read pretty fast. I love a whole rom-com and murder mystery thrown together. So this is exciting. Like I said, this also releases on March 18th. Then the next two physical books I have both release on March 25th. First of which is Just Our Luck by Denise Williams. This one says, a lottery ticket and donuts equal love in this steamy new fake dating romance. Okay. Now, I've not read from this author, but I have heard of this author and I have heard amazing things. So this is hopefully going to be read as well. And then the last physical arc that I have is Nowhere by Allison Gunn. This one says, true detective meets the outsider in this spine-tingling and twisty debut about a series of disappearances in a small fundamentalist town and what one broken family must do to remain together as dark forces closes in. Okay. This one feels like this is gonna be like a very fast-paced, I don't know who to trust sort of vibe. So hopefully this one will be there as well. All right, so now I have 3 ebooks that I'm going to be reading in the month of March. One is for NetGalley and then 2 are arcs because I'm on the author's arc team. So the first one that I have from NetGalley is, I'm gonna look it up so that I can read you guys like the tagline of it. So the first one is Witness 8 by Steve Kavanaugh. This one also comes out on March 25th and the tagline for this is, what if the witness was more twisted than the killer? So very excited. I've not read from this author so far. It seems like it has really good ratings. So excited for that one. And then the next book that I have that I'm on the author team for is My Silver Lining by Laura Pavlov. This is book 2 in the Rosewood River series. I read the first book in the series, Still My Heart, and I really enjoyed that one. Laura Pavlov never lets me down. This one releases on March 20th. Tropes here is small town fake dating enemies to lovers. So that is that. And then the last book that I have, or that I'm expecting to get the ebook of, is Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. This is book 4 in the Sparrow Fall series. This will be released on March 18th. I've read the previous 3 and I've loved them all. So I'm very excited for this one. This is romantic suspense. Not super sure on the tropes here. I just know he's a billionaire, small town, and all of these books are romantic suspense in this series. So I guess we'll see how that comes about. So those are the 3 ebooks that I will be working through it this month. And then the one book that I started in February that I will be rolling over into March is First Time Caller by B.K. Thorson. This is essentially a hopeless romantic, our girl, and a radio host who no longer is sure if he believes in love. She ends up getting called in to the radio to kind of like, I don't know, figure out her love life, and they kind of see where they go. Lucy is wanting her happily ever after, and Aiden isn't sure if he quite believes in it anymore because he has been through some stuff recently. So I don't know. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. I think I'm like 30, maybe 30% in. I don't have a bookmark in here because I'm reading it on my Kindle, but I might switch to the physical because the physical looks like it might read a little bit faster. But I think I'm about like 25% in, and I'm enjoying it so far. So hopefully this will get wrapped up within the next couple of days, and I will have a have this in my March wrap up. So those are all of the books that are on my docket. Now we need to go into my Unwrapped series. If you are new here and you've not seen me unwrap my books yet, it started at 24 books that were already on my TBR as of probably like November of last year. I picked 12 books from books I already own. My husband picked 12 books that were already on my shelf. So it's a very mixed bag here. So we've already done January. That vlog is already up. And we have done February. The vlog is not up yet, but it should be up fairly soon after this. So now we're going to go into March. I do a random number generator, and then I unwrap the book and we see what it is. I have no clue what the books are anymore. I know like some of the possibilities that are in here, but I don't know where they are in the actual stack. So we finished 2 months. That's already 4 books. So now we have the option of 20 different books. So let me go ahead and pull up a random number generator, and we will generate randomly what my next 2 books will be. Let me do this, random number generator. And it will be from 1 through 20. I've not generated yet. It is on 3, but it's not because I pressed it. It's because that's just where it was. All right, let's focus here and generate. What is that? 16. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Here is 16, and then I think I'm going to generate again before I open them together. But this feels like a paperback. So we'll see there. All right, let me change the number now to 19. There it is. Let's focus here. And we will generate again. Number 9. I believe this is 1 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. All right, this one looks like a small one. That makes me hopeful. All right, so here are my 2 random books. I will let you guys see what I picked first. I always forget how I wrap these, so I don't know if you guys will see the actual cover or not, but let's hope you guys do. What is it? What is it? Okay, I'm actually so excited. Okay, so this is the playlist by Morgan Elizabeth. I got this gifted from someone. I don't remember who gifted it to me, but it was gifted. And this is a spicy childhood friends to lovers romance. And I originally put it on my wish list because it's very like Taylor Swift coded. Like every single chapter is a Taylor Swift song. So so excited for this. I feel like I can fly through this. All right, that is good. That is nice, and I am happy. All right, and let's see the second book that I will be reading in the month of March for unwrapping my TBR. All right, what is it? It's upside down, I feel like, but maybe not. Oh no, it was right. Yes. What is it? Sunshine and Spice. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a romance month. I don't know what this one is about. It says that it is funny, steamy, and bursting with character and playful banter. I've not read from the author before, but you know, I'll take it. It looked like it's a romance month. I feel like both January and February were like a mixed bag. So I now have 2 romances, which makes me very scared because there's now less romances here to choose from. But these are the books for unwrapping my TBR. I will have a vlog up. Probably the beginning of April is what it seems to be panning out to. I'm excited. I am very, very excited, and we will see where I end up with these. So those are the final 2 books on my March TBR. More so hopefuls. I guess most of this is a TBR because a lot of these I have to read in some way or another. So that is my March TBR. This may be all the books I read, if I'm being honest, because this is kind of a lot. I don't know that I've had this many books on my TBR in either January or February, but I'm hopeful, I'm excited, and we'll see where I end up. So stay tuned for my March wrap up at the end of the month, and we'll see if I actually get through any or all of these books. And yeah, so I'm excited because a couple of these, at least one of these will have a vlog for my unwrapped. I'm not vlogging Magnolia Parks, but that's all right. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we end up, but I'm excited for the month of March. I feel like I have a lot of fun books that I'm excited to read. My Kindle is also, I'm very excited for the Kindle books that I have. So overall, very excited for the month, but lots of books, so I need to lock in and definitely get these books read if I want to stay on top of it. But that is all from me for today. If you made it this far, you can let's see, you can comment a headphones for the playlist, like a headphones or a phone for this. So because this is my unwrapped book, you could comment that, or you can let me know if any of these are also on your radar, if you've read them, if you've loved them, if you hated them, any of your thoughts of any of the books that I have on my March TBR, hopefuls, whatever you want to call it. But that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!